So the Apple Watch Titanium Milanese Loop 2.0, which came with the introduction of the Ultra 2, has, from the people who have actually bought it and used it, uh, it has received a lot of good reviews, saying that it is the best, the most comfortable band that they have ever used, and they are never going back, and it fits all occasions, and um, they are not ever going to replace it. Uh, but it costs $24,500 in India. I mean, even for people who can afford an Apple Watch Ultra, that's not jump change. That's a lot of money, right? I mean, that's not joke. You can get an entire new Apple Watch Ultra, or if you want to get some more social credit, then you can buy an entirely, almost a mechanical watch, or you can buy an automatic watch. You can buy a more formal watch if you want, right? I was in the same position, and I wanted to try it out before settling on it. So I went looking for alternative options, and as you probably know, AliExpress doesn't ship in India, right? Ship to India. So on Amazon, I found this from a brand called Getsable, and there were not that many reviews. So I thought I had try one before settling for the real deal, before paying for the real deal if I like it. And use case, just to let you know, use case is I use it just for workouts like running and gym and martial arts, boxing, all that kind of stuff. I don't use it otherwise. So obviously, logic says that this kind of band that are actually built for extreme activities, these are the best fit for you, because let's face it, that this is titanium. Well, not this one, because at 1700 bucks, all you get is steel made to look like titanium. This is the natural titanium version, uh, but it has been colored to look like titanium, and it does look like titanium. Obviously, the weight is a lot more. I don't have a weight machine to go into, but it weighs a lot more. It feels substantial. It feels good. I haven't had a chance to see the real deal, try it out, but it feels good. Uh, it works well. Here is the parachute buckle, as you can see. Uh, it feels good, and it seems to be. It is a pretty well built product. I mean, for something as a carbon copy, uh, albeit with different materials, as a carbon copy of something that cost 25,000 bucks. It's a nice way of getting your foot in the door, or trying it out for a few weeks, seeing if you actually want it, if you actually want the real deal, and let's see. So this is the innovation that I was skeptical and also excited about, the parachute buckle. So what happens is, where is that? Yes. So what happens is, as you can see here, so it goes in, and if you push only one side, okay, pull, sorry. If you pull only one side, it doesn't come out. If you have to pull both sides, and then it comes out. So right away, I'm noticing one thing, that the two clamps, not clamps, the 2 points where it actually latches, the two latches, they have a different shape from what is on the original Milanese loop. They have a different shape. Not that that should alter their functionality, just you should know. Okay. And it seems to slide pretty good. It seems to work pretty good. Let's try it on the watch itself. So right now I have the Alpine loop on here. Let's get it out. The Alpine loop is the most beautiful looking, in my opinion, of the original three straps that the Ultra came with. But it is nowhere. It is the best looking. in my opinion. But it is nowhere my favorite. It is a lot of hassle getting it on and off and finding the perfect fit. So the trail look is actually what I love the most. So here it goes, and now it's time for the new boy. It's again it's from a brand called Getsable. There were very few reviews on Amazon, so I thought I might as well do one for people who are interested in it. Uh, yes, fit and feel very good. Now I have been browsing on Reddits and forums and all, and one of the problems that almost everybody has pointed out about these Chinese systems is that this thing, the loop, is actually smaller, a lot smaller than the handlings. So there is a lot of gap, and the loop moves around. That is the complaint I have found a lot with many of the cheap AliExpress or Chinese brands. But in this particular case, I'm happy to report that yeah, it doesn't move around that much, and it is actually a visually speaking, it is almost indistinguishable, except for someone like, let's say, you happen to encounter aerospace engineer who is intimately familiar with the look of natural titanium. So yeah, let's see how it looks. So obviously, I have not sized it yet, so there's a huge gap, and here there is a huge gap right here. I hope the other camera can capture it, but straight away I can see one of my biggest complaints right here. So as you know, the ultra titanium loop comes in three sizes to accommodate different hand sizes, different wrist sizes. This one doesn't have that option. So if you are somebody who has small wrist, delicate wrist, then this wrist won't sit right here where it is supposed to sit. It will be somewhere around here. So I'm guessing that if you are particular about those and that thing and getting that perfect fit, you should just swallow the loss and go for the real deal, because this thing, while it is adjustable, it won't come factory made for your size of wrist. So this is where I would assume my wrist would be comfortable. So let's try it again. I put it on the wrong side. So let's try it again. This time I think it will fit. Here is another thing. Getting it on and off will require some practice, I'm guessing. It is not that much of a hassle, but it will require some practice. I like to wear my watches snug. I don't want those hand watch type things where they wear it here. I like to wear it here, and this is my perfect fit. But again, the buckle, which should be around here, is here. It is not like it is uncomfortable or anything. It is a very comfortable, and I can understand all the acclaim that this product has got. I absolutely get it. It is a very natural. You can almost forget it, except for the weight of the massive 49-inch watch. You can almost forget that you are wearing it. This is straight away. It is very comfortable. Uh, so yeah, that's about it. This is the knockoff version of a Titanium Milanese Loop 2.0 with a parachute buckle. And I hope this assuages some of your concerns. I will do some long-term testing, and if you have any queries, hit me up on Blue Sky or Instagram or whatever, and I will let you know how it has been holding up since the time this video has been uploaded. Cheers. Hey, so future me here, just a quick update after about 2 weeks of testing. I'm wearing this watch. It holds up really well. I have lost a bit of weight in the last 2 weeks, or basically water weight, and so now the clasp has come here. It's it looks ridiculous. It holds up well. And there is no fade. The color of the still made to look like titanium. It holds up well, um, and the clamp is really tight. It is snug. It doesn't move around or anything. Once it is in place, and you can use it for strenuous activities, which was my biggest concern when I bought this. Like, will it move around? Or will it be as snug and as? But the snugness. Um, Comes with one downside. The only downside of this band is that the point where the clamp latches onto the Milanese loop, they leave a mark. They leave a kind of a kink. The word is the kink. They leave a kink on the Milanese lobe, which is made up of small links. They leave a kink, and those kinks they are not really. They don't affect the wearability, and they kind of go away after a while. But it is noticeable. They leave a small kink, and if you are very finicky about these little things, then that might be a problem for you. If you want a pristine looking band for a long time, I think you should just go for the real deal. And yeah, considering that I bought it just for the feel, just to check out how the whole thing is, I think after about a month or so, I think I will go for the real deal. So yeah, that's about it. And goodbye again.